To say that the Wuthering Waves 3.1 live stream was definitely a good example of people focusing on the negative more than the positive would be a massive understatement. It's a good example, man. I think we just hit the nail in the head in terms of, yep. See, if you give people something that's too eyebrow raising and people deem it as negative, people are really going to focus on the negative. And so anyway, I do want to take some time. I've seen this video and it's from ours truly, Saint Tontas, the man of the hour himself, where he goes the most generous patch in Wuwa history. And this is a huge claim, all things considered, that the fact that we're not even in the anniversary yet. And if it is the case, I think the most generous patch in Wuwa history was the Changlia one because, well, they gave us a free 5-star character. Right? A premium one at that. So I think this would be a good refresher and for us to take a step back from the transducer, from the deuce they deuced on us with the transducer, and also step back from the spending event, right? I feel like we kind of focus too hard on that. Let's look at the positive. Let's look at what the game has to offer us. And it goes log into the game for a bunch of pulls in 51 pulls for free. Does this include exploration and stuff? Well, let's see, because I don't know.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another Wuthering Waves version 3.1 video. And of course, we're here to focus on some of the amazing things that are going to be in this patch. And before we go ahead and talk about what's actually great, we of course have to make a small mention about what's not going to be so good. We've already got a whole video on it, but of course, the spending event. It's a piece of dog. I literally think it's the worst spending event in the history of...
When you're number one, what is claimed, but I think this title isn't deserved anymore, considering if you've been following St. Tontas' evolution from Charmander to Charmeleon, even someone that was once proclaimed as the number one Kuro Garda is looking at this and going, yeah, this is dog water. Yep.
And it shouldn't be a reason that anybody decides to pull. And the main takeaway from it is why it's, like, I'm asking why it's even in the game.
Yeah, why is it even here? It's like, what the what are you even trying to do?
That's how bad it is. That's how pointless it is. And I think it's just something, especially its rewards like the substat reroller, I think it's something that nobody should really be thinking too much about.
No, we want to think too much about it because what they're saying is this is what we're capable of, but we just kind of missed the mark. But we will shoot you in the head. It's like they fired a bullet, they missed. No, they could shoot me in the head next. Like, no, I want to be careful around that person. That's what I'm saying. That's Kuro to me right now.
I'm here to talk about the best event I think I've ever seen a developer do. And that's because it addresses a very, very specific part of the population. And that event is none other than, not the outfit, not the free 10 pulls we're getting over here, though that is great. You just get a 10 pull logging in. That's awesome. We're here.
Thank God. I mean, at 110 pull because of we just got 3 new characters that work together, but they helped us with 110 pull. Great, thank you. That helps. It does actually, but we kind of need more. But you know what? Maybe the spending event wouldn't be as bad if it was minus 50%. Thanks to today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Buff. I don't know about you, but considering where I live, unfortunately, the rates when it comes to my gacha spending can be a little too high, and the only way for me to balance that is through today's amazing sponsor, Buff. If we go to buffbuff.com, you will notice that a Luna subscription is $3.30. If we go to my in-game store, well, you will notice that it's $6, which means I'm saving pretty much half of my money had I spent it on the game directly. Now, for you to do this, it is very simple. You just go to buffbuff.com. You can use my link in the description or just buffbuff.com. Pick the purchase you want. You enter your information. Now, I would like to clarify that when it comes to Wuthering Waves specifically, you will require someone to log into your account real quick for probably like 2 minutes to do the purchase for you, as unfortunately, Wuthering Waves for some reason does not allow the service to be smooth like the Hoyo games. However, for the Hoyo games, you can just directly purchase it. There will be no one logging into your account whatsoever. I don't know why Kuro still has that issue, but I guess that's a thing. If we look here, for example, Arknight's Infield, a game that just released, also has a minus 50%. We all know the current Arknight's Infield situation. The devs aren't really generous currently. You're tempted to spend. Well, guess what? You don't have to spend full 100%. You can spend 50% through buffbuff.com. Use my link in the description below, or just buffbuff.com. Just use my link so they know you got there through me. Thank you, Buff for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it.
Star pads intertwined. This is
Yeah.
definitely something that I think has gotten lost in translation with all of the news, all of the drama surrounding what I just talked about before, that spending event. Because this
Well, because it's a spending event meme. The meme is Latin for not really, because it's like you still invite like new players to spend, and I don't know if it counts previous pulls in an account. So we'll see. And previous logins.
a developer rewarding its oldest players, because this event is not something that people will be able to claim if they're a new player to the game. If they decide to start during Wuthering Waves 3.1,
Yeah.
they will be super far away from claiming pretty much any of the rewards.
Yes.
That's because this event rewards you with up to 20 pulls, and I'm gonna be honest here, a pretty damn good looking glider.
All right, if we're gonna count the standard pulls, I feel like we're doing the math wrong. Because like I count like the limited ones, and I think we only have 25 of those. Standard ones are okay, but I always feel like they're just fillers. Like it doesn't really matter as much. And also, why can't I get weapon pulls? Why does it have to be standard? If anybody's gonna make the argument, oh, well, you can get the standard, but the new standard weapons, and they're good. Like you can put them in whatever new character and shit. Why couldn't it be the limited one though? Why can't I get a SIG? I'm saying.
It's probably, a good fit for Amiath, right? A damn good-looking glider if you've been playing the game for a long time. And of course, you've been building up that roster. Because you have
It's kind of gay. I'm saying.
to accumulate this thing called journey points.
But you know what? I think it's a shout out to Dragon Ball Super, because we have Super Saiyan Blue with Super Saiyan Rose. And guess what? If there's one thing Goku Black managed to do is make pink not gay. Because if you're violating and you're still farming aura with pink hair, that's saying a lot.
The only way to get those journey points is to basically do things like log in, build up achievements, and build up your roster. That's it. And this event, this is the real important part, guys.
Which is?
And this is how you know it's made in good faith. This event is permanent. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
This event is actually permanent.
And it keeps getting updated as the game progresses.
You can see over here, 10 standard pulls for only building up 1,000 points through all the different measures.
Should have been the weapon or astrites. I would go with astrites because I can choose where to put them. That's right, I said it. Get standard pulls out of my face. This should have been the 10 limited character pulls should have been at the start, and the astrites should have been there before the final one. That's what I think should happen, because I'm tired of these micro devil is in the detail types of manipulation these gacha companies do, man.
And then you got the 10 limited pulls over at 7,500 with the wings, the prestige item, right, at a big 10k. And you might be wondering, oh my gosh, how are you supposed to build up those points? And it's actually very simple. For every single day that you've logged into the game, you'll get up to 10 journey points.
Wait, so it's confirmed that it's like it counts the previous ones?
And
is that what he's implying?
Is that Wuthering Waves has almost been out for 2 years. It's been about 1.5. And so right off of that alone, not a lot of players are naturally going to be able to have more than like, well, let's just be honest here, like 600 points in this category because there haven't been that many days. And so players that have been like diligently logging in, right, should expect around, 3,000. That means you did miss a lot. 3,000 to maybe like 5,000, 6,000 in this category over here. So that means that it's actually going to be relatively easy.
Trophies are going to help
To build up those points in this way. You can see that there's 10,000 total points actually available from here. So anybody, even a guy that decides to do a no pull account where and
could get like at least the
trophy account where they do none of the actual achievements in the game, they'd still be able to redeem all of these, but there haven't been enough days in service to actually get it done that way.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to get your points in some other measures as well.
But it is permanent.
The other two categories are going to come up. The first is going to be obtain a 5-star resonator or weapon. And I'm pretty sure what this means is you'll be able to go to the Crossing Stars menu, and I'm quite certain every single unit over here, even the standard ones, will count towards that.
So he said, I'm pretty sure. So we don't have confirmation yet. Kuro, as a day one player, please, I ask, make sure it counts previous stuff. Please make it counts previous stuff.
Which means that even if you're somebody that's been a little bit unlucky, your 50-50 losses, right? Because chances are you probably have a copy of each of these guys, even if some of them might have been a bit delayed. You can see over here, Ling Yang took until August to arrive to my account. You'll
Ling Yang never arrived.
But I'm not complaining.
probably get a fair number of points that way too. And of course, for every single weapon you have, that's also going to give a bonus as well. And when there's so many ways to acquire weapons in this game, with all the standard pulls, and, well, let's just be entirely honest over here, you're getting the standard pulls relatively early because it's really hard not to have 1,000 if you've been playing the game for at least like a patch, considering how easy it can be to actually build up these points, because each resonator, each weapon, gives 100. And you would be surprised on how many 5-star units and 5-star weapons you actually build up in this game. And then, of course, right, this is something that we all know about as well when it comes to version 3.0. There's that entire new cast of very, very, very strong standard weapons that got added. Aside from this rectifier, it's still a piece of shit. Don't pull
I don't know what this is.
this one. These have all been added as well. The sword's also a little bit suspect too, so just get Emerald to Genesis instead, right? But those
Yes.
are all options that have become available too. And remember, you're getting even more standard pulls as the first reward. So if you're getting...
Why couldn't it be the limited ones though? I'm dying on that hill. I don't give a man. Shut up. Shh. Get your nose out of there, bud. And smell the perfume. It smells a bit.
If you need even more points, this could be an easy way to turn that into another 100. Just make sure you pick a weapon that you don't have yet. That's going to be the second method. And the third is naturally going to be obtaining trophies. And this is, in my opinion, going to be one of the biggest ways for people to get it, because I've actually already maxed this one out. But as you can see, I'm not like the most diligent achievement.
Yeah, me too, man.
When it comes to this game, like I'm at like 67, 68 battles, endgame, that sort of stuff.
6-7.
So naturally, I'm a bit higher because that's what I'm more interested in. And then I guess voices are going to be over here at 77. But that's already enough to have 806 total stars and then 568 completed out of all of them, right? And to get the full 1600,
Bro, why couldn't he click claim all? Get the goddamn asteroids.
you're going to have the full 800. But as you can see, I'm still going to be getting a good chunk from that. And I think that I'll be able to personally log in and claim all of these right off the rip with no issue at all. And
If they do count the previous stuff we have in the account, I think we can all just claim them directly. And that's good. But if not, we're going to have a huge problem. And that's kind of what concerns me, considering my personal position. But as a whole, as a concept, I think it's good as it rewards veteran players. Like the more you play, the more you compound into these. I think these should be better in terms of the rewards, but they did say they will update them. We'll see. This is their first one, so we'll see.
just keep in mind that when it comes to these achievements, these are, I think 90% of them are free. Like you just get them from doing the game. So
Exactly. You just play the game, you get them.
that's just going to be another nice little progression,
Yes.
nice little achievement hunter completion
Easy.
reward that you'll have available too. And
Yep.
remember that this is also on top of the fact that each of these gives asteroid. I'm going to be real here, guys. I think I actually got like a lot that I still have to claim. I might have like a 10 pull after this.
There's a claim all button. You're giving me, you're jonesing me. Click the goddamn claim all button, man.
I forgot this was even in here, man. That's just a bit of a gentle reminder over there if you haven't checked that menu in a while. Because, yeah, I definitely should have done that before consulting my financial advisor before my most recent set of pulls. Getting back on into
He
it.
didn't claim them all. El Tontas.
Complete this if you haven't been somebody that's been playing the game for quite a while. But if you are somebody that's been playing the game for quite a while, you probably will be able to log in and just get everything in one go. And so the end result is that this just feels like 20 pulls and a glider if you're somebody that's a veteran of the game. And if you're not,
10 pulls and a glider. That's right, I said it. That's 10 pulls and a glider. Now, the standard ones is like, sure, cool. It's progression, I guess. It helps. But ultimately, I'm not sitting here going, F on these standard pulls, man. Shit. I don't think most players have that issue. So, yeah, it's 10 pulls and a glider. You know what? It's 10 pulls. I'll be real, man. It's 10 pulls, man. Man, f that glider. That gay ass shit, man. F that glider. Can I choose? If I could choose between a 10 pull and a glider, I'll take the 10 pull.
this is basically nothing except 10 standard pulls because it's going to take you probably a year plus, maybe even more of playtime to actually get to this 10 pull, to actually get to that glider. But I think that's the point. You have a very easy to achieve like beginner goal over here with the standard pulls that can actually turn into some very, very powerful things for your account. And I'm actually impressed by the implementation over here because it could have been a lot more, well, whaling.
Predatory.
Imagine
Yeah.
if there were more rewards, like the actual useful rewards, right? Like the pulls, they were extended until maybe like 5,000, right? Then that would mean the only way for somebody starting the game in this patch or the only way for somebody starting the game in
Again, I think I'm with Saint in the sense of there's a 90% chance this is probably going to count what the account's history is. I don't know. There's that 10% chance. I don't know. Like Kuro is not the same Kuro I came to know. Kind of want to be careful. I'm saying.
to get any of the meaningful rewards would be to do a lot of spending and, of course, build up a lot of those characters. And so having at least one of the tiers early for 10 standard pulls is actually, again, it's grown in value because of the great shit they've added to the game. That gives pretty much everybody something to play around with, even though this event is clearly catered towards the veterans. But when it comes to the veterans, guys,
But we don't have confirmation yet.
boy, oh boy, I think nobody actually saw this one coming, and it
But the trophy one kind of suggests that it is. Because, like, what do you mean? Like I saw what? I miss out on the previous trophies? It's like, it doesn't make any sense if it's not veteran. Like, it doesn't. It just doesn't. So, I'm going 90% chance, but you never know.
Consider the fact that this patch is also arriving with a massive region expansion as well, which is probably going to come with a shit ton of exploration, just like 3.0 did.
Yeah,
And,
more trophies.
Remember, guys, you forgot about this one. Just random 10 pull that we're going to be getting.
See, this is how you do a 10 pull. It's not limited pull of character banner pulls. It's not weapon banner pulls. It's not standard pulls. It's astrites. This is a 10 pull to me. This is what a 10 pull should be, because I get to choose where I can spend it. Keep doing that, Kuro. I appreciate you.
On 217, let me just look at when 217 is. That should actually be in the middle of Amiat's banner. Yeah, this will arrive when Amiat's banner is live. So I think that's why she's actually on here. So it's like, you don't even have like the predatory sort of like split of, oh, we know that this character that you guys really, really, really want on Chinese New Year, right? Like Lantern, right? Like Mavuika, right? Yeah, we'll delay the rewards until after that banner's gone. No, I don't think that's actually happening here. You will be able to use them on.
Kuro done that before. I think that happened before. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I think they've done that before. Some events like are only available. The Iono one. I think there was like some random temple during the Iono banner only. You cannot use them in Augusta. That was a thing. Let's not throw rocks from a glass house now.
They're just going to be obviously a bit delayed so that they line up with the actual holiday. I think it works out for me. I'm very, very, very optimistic for how version 3.0 version 3.1, sorry, is going to go. And yes, while news and drama and the situation regarding the spending event, right, the worst one in the history of gacha, where the rewards suck, the progression sucks, the pricing and the tiers suck, and there's no reason anybody should engage at all with it, and all it does is really just nothing because of how pointless it is. There are actually a lot of great rewards being given out this patch. And remember, I didn't even
it's decent. Like I think 25, well, 5 we always get them. 20 pulls, pretty good. But when you consider the fact that they just scorched earth with 3 new characters that are catering towards the new mechanic of the game. Pretty sure Amieth, I'm not sure yet, but Amieth's probably going to be Tomb Break and stuff, right? Yeah, it's kind of tough. Like, that's the least they could do. But anyway, better than nothing. At least they did something.
Factor in the, 10 pulls that we get, 5 standard, 5 limited, just from the daily login. So this effectively is, for a good number of...
This green mold in the daily login should be gone immediately. Get rid of this shit. I've been saying this since the start of the game, because I was like, you know what, maybe it's like up to 2.0, like around 2.0 they would have removed it, because at the start of the game standard pulls actually have value, because the standard characters haven't been power crept yet, etc. You know, it's like, it's good. You might want to get those characters. You still need a lot of weapons for your units. Good. But once you're caught up, this is just garbage. Like, it's like, can I trade them for something else? Just Asteroids, please just make it Asteroids, for f***'s sake.
Players, guys. If you're a veteran and you're able to claim this, you get a 10 pull here limited, a 10 pull here limited for 20, and then you get the 25 over here from the login. You get
exactly,
from the good old Coral Shop. That refresh.
Love that.
Too.
That's right.
Plus 25 limited pull. That's 39 limited pulls from logging in if you're a veteran. And it's 39, right? And it's 29 if you're not. You can shit on this all you want. I don't care. Go for it. It's a dog shit event. But you're getting 29 to 39 limited pulls from logging in, brother.
I think, you know what, I really like what Saint Tontes is doing here, where let's look at the good. This sucks here. Let's also look at the good. The glass is half empty, but it is also half full. Let's look at what the liquid is. Let's look at what we have. I like that. True. That's kind of why I really wanted to watch this video to the end, is because I think it's also important to absorb some level of positivity towards something and kind of reignites the spark. Because I do feel like the whole drama when it comes to the spending event kind of made us lose the spark. Because the reality is we have Amieth, probably the most anticipated character in 3.0, and also we have Luke, a male character. Thank God. Yeah, finally we have Dio of Wuwa. That's pretty good. Good times, man. Good fucking times. A new zone to explore, new story. Probably they're finally going to expand on the main plot. Hopefully, it's not going to be another ad. Probably will, but we'll see. Yeah, it's just like it's a good time to be excited, but I feel like we lost a lot of that excitement to the goddamn drama that sparked from the spending event. But I kind of want to have that spark back. Like, there's only 1 week left for 3.1. I kind of want to, I don't know, get a little jumpy, get a little excited for what's to come. You know, I like it.
Sentinel Resonator patch. I think there's a reason for a lot of people to at least be a little bit happy and be in at least a
absolutely. It's like, okay, we get it. It's like we also have this, and you know, let's get excited. It's like 3.1, I got Amieth, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's look at that. Let's focus on that.
But just wanted to leave that reminder in here. See you all next time. Peace out.
I guess thank you, Saint Tontas. I think it's a good message to have. It's like, yeah, there's some nastiness over there, but let's ignore that for a minute. Yes, the dog just took a shit over there, but let's focus on the food on the table, please. All right, let's just ignore that for a second. Yes, it's there. Yes, we know it smells a bit, but it's outside. We can just wait for a bit. It'll dissipate, and let's just focus on the barbecue and good stuff we have on hand. I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good spirit to have now as we go to 3.0, because it is time to have fun. It is time to be excited for having fun. And I don't know about you, that's kind of why I play these games in the first place. It's like you take that away, it's like, what am I doing here? Why am I participating in some random company's predatory tactics when I'm not even getting fun out of it? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for 3.1. I'm not gonna lie. This video was pretty helpful. I hope it was helpful for you too. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And be seeing you.